Hey guys, Super Taco Kid here. Today we're going to be ranking every single Diary of the Wimpy Kid book. Now, I do got to, so half of the books on here don't actually count. For instance, this one, because it's literally blank, and the do-it-yourselves, blah, blah, blah. We're just going to do the main books and two of the rally books, because I haven't finished the third one yet. But anyway, let's start with the first one, Diary of the Wimpy Kid. Diary of the Wimpy Kid is the book that started it all. I can't speak. The book that started it all. And, yeah. This book is, I really like it, actually. I mean, it is the first book. I mean, to me, the first books is always, like, the best ones. I mean, it's the first book, so it has to go high. And I enjoy reading it. I like the cheese touch thing. And, yeah. Next, we got Roderick Rules. Now, this book, I really like it a lot. This book is really funny. This book is all about Roderick, and Roderick is my favorite character, just like most YouTubers. And that's why it has to go in the Giga Chad tier. Now we got The Last Straw. The Last Straw is the first book I read. But to be honest, it is the book where it focuses on the dad, because the dad is the only one. This is the only book where the dad is kind of in the front, in like the first page, where it shows all the people that involved. So, I like it for that. But it is kind of weak out of the classic 6. But it's not bad, so yeah. Next we got Dog Days. Dog Days, this takes place in the summer. I really like the part where Greg and Riley order drinks, even though Riley's dad has to pay for it. I laughed at that part of the book. It gave me some giggles at that. That's why Dog Days is a pretty good book. I like it. Next we got The Ugly Truth. The Ugly Truth is also quite funny. I really like the lock-in school thing, and when all the boys are messing around in the school and all the girls get to sleep normally. I mean, if I was in that school, I'd be like, get me out of here. But yeah, I don't really understand the Ugly Truth thing, and I know I'm okay if you call me stupid in the comments. I just don't understand, like, why is it called this? Because it only really mentions Rowley. It only really mentions Rowley being, like, enemies for a bit. And I don't really understand that. I guess I don't really understand if it happened in the last book. I don't know. But I like it. And yes, I made a weird shape. I don't know why. Next, we got Cabin Fever. Now, in this book, Manny's just a spawn from hell. Because he literally accesses the circuit breaker and turns off the power on everyone else's room except for Manny's. And then when they figure it out, Manny's like, wah! Like, shut up, man. You're literally killing people out here. But it is that's why, for that, it's kind of a mid. Actually, no, it's not. It's like in the not bad. It's okay. It's okay. Next, we got Third Wheel. The Third Wheel, I don't like at all. All Greg is really trying to do is get a girlfriend, but he fails miserably, and Riley ends up getting a girlfriend. And that's it, pretty much. I wouldn't read this book again, so that's why it has to go into this sucks tier. Hard Luck, on the other hand, is literally a sequel to The Third Wheel, but way better. This book is actually... I like the 8-ball part. It makes Greg do some decisions. Some bad, some good. And Greg finding a ring or something. I like this book. The Long Haul. Woo! I love this book. This is the second book I read. And I really enjoy reading this. If I had to pick a Diary of a Wimpy Kid book to read, it would be this one. It's very funny. I like the part where the pig tries to escape the van while it's moving, and then Susan accidentally turns up the radio to on bus, so all you hear is just sorry if I'm racist, but yeah, and that's why I have to give it the Giga Chad tier. Next, we got Old School. This is the most underrated book. I can tell. This book is a pretty mid book. Greg is actually getting off electronics for once. Nice. Good for him. I mean, I'm kind of an iPad kid, and I just do videos. It's not bad. It's cool. Next, we got Double Down. Wait, where is it? Double Down. Double Down, I'm not really a big fan of. I mean, on the back of the book, it says they're going to be making a movie, but that only happens at, the last few pages. And honestly, it's just kind of a boring book overall, so I don't really like it. The Getaway, it's just another road trip one like The Long Haul, except it's a bit worse. Not worse, it's just... There's multiple books that copy the plot of The Long Haul, and I'm not a big fan of that. So that's why. But it is an okay book. I like the 7-legged spider thing. So it goes on the not bad. The Meltdown. I like this book. This is this third book I read. And yes, I'm not gonna keep saying that over and over again. Now, I don't have a single copy of a Diary of the Wimpy Kid book. The only physical copy of the books I read were the ones that were in the library, and then I had to bring them back. One time I secretly stole 5 copies of the book. I'm pretty sure those 5 copies was The Ugly Truth, The Long Haul, Wrecking Ball, and The Getaway. And Double Down. Those are the 5 I took. But then the school realized, where's all the Diary of the Wimpy Kid books gone? And my dad figured out that I took the books. So he didn't tell the school, but he told me just to bring them back. So I did. So now I'm left with nothing. I read them books online. But anyway, The Meltdown. I really like the snowball fight at the end of the book. It's just pretty okay. I love it. Next we got Wrecking Ball. Wrecking Ball, it's a bit realistic and crazy. The Heffley house literally gets destroyed, and Manny literally creates his own house with a toy tool set somehow. So I'm not really a big fan of that. So it's a pretty mid book. The Deep End. 2 things about The Deep End. First of all, it's a rip off of The Long Haul again. Second of all, it's just like Wrecking Ball. It's crazy and a bit over the top. And yeah, that's all I gotta say. It's mid. Big Shot. Greg is actually getting into sports. Good for him. Big Shot is not bad. I like it. It's pretty okay. So it's going in the not bad. and it does focus on one story. Next, we got Diaper Overload. Now, when I first heard about this, I was going crazy. It's all about Roderick. You know, Roderick's my favorite character. So, obviously, he has to go in the Giga Chad tier. I just like it. It focuses on Roderick. I love it. Any book that focuses on Roderick, it's automatic S tier. Next, we got No Brainer. I'm about to not have a brain as I'm gonna read all these. That was a terrible joke. I'm sorry. What I meant to say is I'm not gonna have a brain of how many books I gotta read of these. That's what I was trying to say. But it's not bad. I really like Fudge Dogs, and I wish I could have them in real life. But yeah, I just know. Not bad. It's the first book in a long time where we see Greg in school. It's been a couple of books. Yeah, overall, not bad book. Now we're getting into some recent ones with Hot Mess. We're starting to get into more unique covers and backgrounds. Hot Mess is another long haul ripoff. Except the whole family goes this time and they're on a boat. I guess it's good since the whole family goes rather than just the plain old family and just the Heffleys. So it's pretty good for that. But I actually kind of like it more than the other long haul ripoffs, so I like it. Next, we got Party Pooper. Now, I'm not actually finished reading Party Pooper. I'm only read through like the first 60 pages. But just on those 60 pages, it's pretty mid. It's okay. It's pretty mid. Yeah. It focuses on birthdays and yeah. Next, we got the first two Rally books since I haven't read the Spooky Stories one. Diary of an Awesome Friendly Kid. It's pretty mid. I mean, it's not wrote by Greg Heffley, or should I say Jeff Kinney. Not every first book is a winner. But maybe this will evolve into a series as well. But overall, it's not bad. And the last book for this tier list is Awesome Friendly Adventures. A lot of people don't like this book, but I actually kind of like it. I like the artwork and stuff in this. So I like. And for the sake of this video, I'm gonna rank whatever the heck this is. You can't even really see it. I'm pretty sure it's just like, is this just like Greg with the elephant head or something? Well, I gotta say, it's a Giga Chad drawing. But yeah, this was Super Taco Kid, and goodbye.